Hello, my name is Vedant. I am a legal intern with Lexis and Company. Before starting of the video, I'd like to say that please like and share the videos and subscribe to the YouTube channel of Lexis and Company. There is a small disclaimer that this video does not promote or advertise anything about the Lexis and Company, and these videos are only for educational purposes and nothing else, as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India. So, today's topic of the video is a really interesting topic of right to be forgotten and digital piracy. So, last month, an interim order was issued by Delhi High Court directing Google and India Kanun to remove access to judgment from their portals. The High Court had applied the right to be forgotten principle. This order perhaps marks the beginning of our constitutional courts exercising writ jurisdiction, issuing such directions. Though right to be forgotten is well established across various jurisdictions around the world, Indian courts have not had much occasion to deal with the same. However, this may soon change as more petitions are likely to be filed on account of the evolving international jurisprudence and impending enactment of the Indian Personal Data Protection Bill. So, the first question which should came in our mind: do we have a right to be forgotten? At present, the data protection regime in India does not contain the right to be forgotten principles, but there is a compelling argument that this right must be read as a part of Article 21 of the Constitution. Such an interpretation is a result of the law laid down in Justice K.S. Puttaswamy and another versus Union of India 2017 judgment, which confirmed the right to privacy to be a part and parcel of the fundamental right to life and personal liberty enshrined in the Constitution. Especially the concurring judgment authored by Honorable Justice S.K. Kaul talks about the right of an individual to exercise control over his personal data and be able to control his or her life. His or her own life would also encompass his right to control his existence on the internet. The judgment further records that the existence of such a right does not imply that a criminal can obliterate his past, but that there are varying degrees of mistakes, small and big, and it cannot be said that a person should be profiled to the extent of for all and sundry to know. Even before the landmark judgment in Justice Puttaswamy case, various courts have considered variations of principles of right to be forgotten. In case of R. Rajgopala versus State of Tamil Nadu, the right of privacy of prisoners was recognized by the Supreme Court for the first time. Similarly, in the case of State of Punjab versus Gurmeet Singh and another, and State of Karnataka versus Putta Raja, the Supreme Court has held that anonymity can help protect victims of sexual offences from social ostracism. In Sri Vesunathan versus the Registrar General, the Karnataka High Court recognized right to be forgotten principle in sensitive cases involving women in general, as well as highly sensitive cases involving rape or affecting the modesty of the person. More recently, the Delhi High Court, while hearing a suit for permanent injunction, recognized right to be forgotten principle as inherent aspect of right to privacy. However, in the recently decided case of Zorawar Singh Munde versus Union of India, the Delhi High Court under Article 226 of Constitution made an interim order protecting the rights of an American citizen. The writ petition had moved the writ The petitioner had moved the writ court seeking removal of a judgment of acquittal in a case filed under the Narcotics and Drug Psychotropic Substance Act 1985, claiming that the continuation of the existence of the said judgment on the websites and portals of Google and India Kanun had caused irreparable damage to his social life as well as career prospectus for him in the United States. So, does we have a right to be forgotten? So that was the right to be forgotten principle, and as enshrined and decided by the various constitutional court in our country. So what is the international jurisprudence with respect to right to be forgotten, and what does the proposed Indian Personal Data Protection Bill talks about right to be forgotten principle? There's two part of the topic we will discuss in the next video, which will be uploaded. on the YouTube channel, that is tomorrow or further lately. So please like and share the videos and subscribe to the YouTube channel of Flexus and Company. Thank you.